This is Ambush, a fast-paced, fantasy-themed strategy card game where every card that you play can be used against you in the heat of a wild and hectic surprise attack. Ambush includes a wide variety of unique cards, each with its own special abilities and effects that you can use to turn the tide of battle. Obliterate enemy forces with the powerful Orcish Berserker, bring chaos onto the battlefield with the mysterious New Mind Wizard, or lay waste to everything with the fearsome Fire Drake. Not all cards damage your opponents. For instance, you can use the Blacksmith to get valuable cards into your hand, call in the trusty Dwarven Shieldman to skip an opponent's turn, or even summon the mighty Golem to protect your castle from harm. Some cards can even be played together to form powerful combos. Build up an army of goblin soldiers, then unleash them on your foes all at once. Or use the Scout card to look for useful cards on the battlefield, then snatch them up with the swift and cunning Griffin. Just remember that every time you play a card, that card goes down on the battlefield, and everything can change in an instant with the sudden burst of frenzied action that is the Ambush. Always pay attention to the cards on the battlefield, because you never quite know when an ambush could happen. The instant 2 ambush cards are on the battlefield at a time, any player can call ambush and start grabbing cards as fast as they can. Almost anything goes in the ambush phase. By the end of it, everyone will end up with a whole new hand of cards to use against their opponents. You can't just wildly grab cards though. The spiteful bomb bugs can do some pretty serious damage if you pick them up by accident. It's also a good idea to try and remember what cards ended up where. If you don't remember where you played your Fire Drake card a few turns ago, chances are you'll see it used against you before long. It might be smart to team up with other players to gain an advantage and take down your opponents. But remember, only one ruler can emerge victorious, so be careful with who you choose to trust. Eventually, either through a cunning backstabbing, a powerful and unexpected combo, or the culmination of a game-long, multi-turn strategy, one player will emerge victorious, ruler of all the kingdoms and conqueror of the land. I think Ambush is really for a lot of people a pretty wide audience because you have the sort of the strategy elements and the different cards and the mixing card effects that sort of your strategy card game players like, but you also have this sort of fun, crazy atmosphere that you see in a lot of party games and stuff like that. So I think a lot of people are really going to enjoy this game.
Kind of fun to come up with all the different characters and the different species and how they would all act and talk. Trying to design how that would match how they would look. Card I was most fun to draw actually was the dragon. I think I spent a little bit too much time on that because I really wanted it to be the really awesome beast card. So I spent a lot of time drawing out details and shading to make it look just right.
We're all really excited about the possibilities this game holds. We're currently working on an expansion pack for the existing game, which will bring